Sorry. Hi, it's me again. Hi, it's me again. Sorry it took a bit longer between videos, but I have an excellent excuse. I became a dog mom for the first time. I want to assure you I am working on my next video about the universe of the interview with the vampire and Vampire Chronicles, but today I'm continuing my censored rewatch. So let's start. In the censored version, this episode 6 that we're watching today, is 43 minutes long.
Вы боитесь Армана. А нужно бояться Луи.
So much debate in the fandom of who is that other one that Daniel should be afraid of, and here they just translate it as you should be afraid of Louis. I guess, yeah, it's like the most logical option here, but I've read some speculation.
Вы мастер своего дела. Думаю, на моем месте вы бы уже давно возглавили орден.
And here they didn't translate that quite obvious reference to the tale of the body thief, where Raglan James or whoever he is says that if I swapped bodies with you, this line like has always sat a bit wrong with me. It's just, I don't know, for such a brilliantly written show, it's like a bit too on the nose. Like they really want to sell us the idea that this is Raglan James. But for now, I am taking it as it is.
Вы же древний вампир, вы могли и прочесть мысли.
Но не хотел.
Верите?
Я верю.
Daniel says you could read minds, and Armand was just like, didn't want to, didn't feel like it. There was a mutiny brewing, but just wasn't feeling it, you know. Okay.
Верю в то, что он очень долго был лидером. Можно и устать. Я думал о другом. Ладно. Был так занят думами о новой жизни и моей.
So, no love between them at all. So here, Armand just says, I was thinking about something else. About what? We don't know. And Louis says, okay, yeah, I admit he was also busy with something else. With what?
Их советах. Дружище. Прошу.
But in the original, you can hear that they are talking about love.
К чему эти вопросы? Дружище.
Love becomes, it's not even a friend, it's дружище. Why are you asking, bro?
Первый вампир-капиталист, первый вампир-пилот. А почему нет? Хватит работать. Я читаю продолжение пьесы.
Okay, so we see Louis starting to taking his clothes off, and he says, just stop working to Armand for now. Okay, let's see what's happening next.
Ты в гробу перед сном почитаешь.
Armand says, I have some notes on the play, and Louis says, you'll read them before sleep in a coffin. I'm surprised they left it. Of course, we don't see them getting frisky, but what's the point of Louis just going there and saying, okay, stop working and just what, go to sleep?
Мы многое обсудили.
Станешь ее мамой?
Нет, сестрой.
Is it romantic? They couldn't allow that, obviously. I'm surprised they even left that charged flirting before. But here, instead of, is it romantic, Louis asks Madeleine, are you going to be her mom? And Claudia says no, and then Madeleine says a sister. Okay, so they decided the status of their relationship right there.
Я всю жизнь была лишней. Я говорю это не чтобы поругаться.
Oh, so they also cut the line where Claudia says that you were Lestat's and now you're Armand's, and Louis is like, maybe Armand is mine. And that's gone.
Просто это факт. Я хочу, чтобы у меня было хоть что-то свое.
Okay, they are starting to cut a little bit of Claudia and Madeleine, because they cut Claudia saying that it's her, I choose her, this weird white lady I made by happenstance.
Хочешь себе компаньона?
Да, хочет. Да? Я слишком слаба.
Я никого не обращал, не уверен.
Нет, не ты. Только не кровь.
Now, more baffling decisions. For some reason, they decided not to include the line where Claudia says that last time I tried to make a vampire with those young boys, they all died. It's not here.
Они повозмущаются, не более. Ей здесь не место. Они не будут по ней скучать.
Париж ваш, мэтр. Прошу вас.
Louis is not telling Armand to imagine him without the burden of Claudia.
Когда свалится это бремя?
Я просто хотел его убедить.
Sorry for rolling my eyes again. But he didn't say without the burden of me when he just talked about Claudia to Armand. So Claudia bringing it up now and they're translating incorrectly doesn't make sense because the line was cut literally a minute ago.
Он отказал. Я не стал бы этого делать.
Так вы называете Луи мэтром, когда вам это на руку.
Вот-вот.
Maitre in the bedroom is not here. It's just you call him a maitre when it's convenient for you. But why would he call him maitre at all? We don't know. Better not ask, actually.
И чего ты такой злой?
Клодия,
They cut the excellent raw line of Santiago where he asks if Louis, as a Armand's companion, curled up his ass and was chewing at the beats. So, yeah, we don't have it here, which is a pity. I just had a sensible chuckle when I heard it for the first time.
это запрещено. Клодия против его крови. Выбора у нее нет. Вдруг не выйдет, и она станет безумным чудовищем из того леса.
Obviously, we couldn't have any kissing, but Louis is just being even more of a dick in this version. Armand is voicing his worries. What if it went wrong? What if turning was a horrible mess? And Louis is just like, no, I'm not responding to that. And he just went away.
Я вскрыл себе вену и отдал ей дар.
Oh no. Oh no. Even though they designated Claudia and Madeleine sisters, they decided that Madeleine couldn't have seen Claudia in a bright light. So they cut that part. Madeleine perceived Claudia as resplendent. I thought they would give a little bit more leeway to, female relationships, since in conservative societies it's tolerated more when women show affection. But no, this society is too conservative even for that.
Что случилось? Я снова вскрыл вену.
They're allowed to touch. Call the press.
Так и ты сказал. Стоя в луже моей крови. Да, так.
So here they are manipulating the original sound because they tried to mute him saying stroking my hair, but I could still hear it, but they didn't translate it, so they just left that muted echo of Louis saying that in the original. What's going on? Couldn't they just cut it? Just like less than a second.
Я правда сам попросил? Да. Это было 3 дня спустя.
Louis asked for erasure of the memories, but Armand doesn't say when. 3 days after, he says, but Louis was not coming out of the shower because I guess you take showers only if you're in a gay relationship or something. I don't know.
Решим по пути.
По пути? Клодия? И без плана? Ладно. Тогда выпьем. За конец пути.
Санте.
They also cut the part where Claudia says that this is the ex, that Madeleine is it for me.
Я сказала Клодии, что ты ее любишь. И стоит тебя проведать.
И я рад. Я рад встрече.
И тебя чувствую.
Ладно, хватит в чувствах ковыряться.
Here, Madeleine says to Armand that I can feel you too, but they cut her line where she says through him, and that the whole conversation about how Louis doesn't tell him that he loves him, but that's just all gone. So here, Madeleine says like, I feel you too, Armand, for some reason, and they're moving on. Okay, a bit of an awkward moment, I guess.
Отраздуешь еще его эго, он же потом в дверь не пройдет.
Oh, so that meant so they left the part about, that big head of his, but it referred to Madeleine feeling him. So he should feel like inflating his ego because Madeleine is feeling him. A strange choice, but I see what they had to work with. Obviously, why don't you want him to know how much you love him? Also, God. Here he is.
Месье Ленкур, спасибо. Они зверски надругались над пятым законом.
With smoke and
10
mirrors.
минут и совершили предумышленное убийство 2 вампиров. Антуанетты Браун и Листата де Леанкура.
Ooh. That was a lot, but still not quite as much as I expected. I feel like maybe the original wasn't as long as I remembered. But all in all, I guess this episode didn't suffer as much as the previous one, for example, which I guess for the better, for the better. What we have now is the grand finale. So next installment of the series will be me watching episode 7 and episode 8 in one go next week or in 2 weeks, depending on how my doggy behaves. I am going to release a new deep dive video for the interview with the vampire, so prepare for more lore. And if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe and leave the comments below. I love reading your takes on this version. So see you next time. Bye bye.